music is with it being real, and my faith and what I believe with it being he and not me. I can't lose, right? So I took advantage now that I've made my play on the situation. Because like I said from the beginning, I told Ruby, the queen, I have to maximize. I have to find a way so that going up here pays off. Even if this all doesn't work out, I have to figure. And I finally saw that way a few months ago. I seen all this shit coming to a head. I was like, all right, this is gonna get to popping. It'll probably catch steam like hip hop did when Drake and Kendrick got to going because this is 1 and 2, and the fan bases are massive. One's really big. And I seen that coming, so I made my play. I'm at peace with everything. Now it's just pedal to the metal, man. I got a new song called Bunk. It's gonna go bunk. Wait, hold up. What the fuck? Pretty sure I just bought a quarter-pound of cut. Bunk. Buddy must think I'm a chump. If he don't make it right, I'm gonna put him in the trunk. Bunk. Yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
I like it because Big E, Brian Earls used to call shit bunk when that was what he called it.
It's an old school term, bro. I only heard it's an old school term. Like
that's what he called it when I wanted to make a few extra dollars. You know?
Yeah, the first bar of the I can't remember the cadence right off the top because it switches. But the first bar of the verse says like, this dude's dumb. I just paid in a bunch of ones that this dude's so dumb. I just paid in a bunch of ones that were scrubbed, like washed down and reprinted. Yeah, it sounds a lot cooler than that when you hear, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah. Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I think
that's where I'm at.
I was saying earlier that my whole thing is like I'm so tempted to get involved and try to get country rappers in front of hip hop fans. Because like when I went and told a bunch of the hip hop heads, okay, I got this song, it's to this dude, none of them knew who the fuck he was. Mm-hmm. Think about it. Millions and millions of views. Nobody, like, put it this way. I don't know a black guy who knows who Adam Calhoun is, except for the fact is they're like, is that the dude that says the N-word?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's like
that's the one thing that right now a couple of us have going for us. I've got it for sure. And then there's another one. Bryce does too. 501 Bryce. He's in fact Bryce. If I watch for Bryce to, in my opinion, break mainstream any fucking day. He's gonna get that kind of. He'll be out of here in a minute. Is what I'm thinking. So he sounds just like Big X the Plug, is what Manny said last night, and it's a fact. He sounds just like Big X the Plug in his vocals and stuff, which I think may turn some people off being such a close. But dude, he's good. He's real, real good. You can tell he's been rapping a long time. But what I was saying, we both appeal. Urban people listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of urban
story. That's what it is.
Yeah, they recognize with the authenticity, the realness of it. Now I don't know that they, saying like playing me at weddings and funerals yet, but
well, if you get a song like Crossroads or something, they will,
Oh damn, you just gave me something for a verse. See, man, I'm just gonna end up rapping again. I'm gonna
I've got to go in like 5 minutes because me and Manny got to plan. I got to put him on game about how we're gonna at the school. This gonna be funny right here now. Oh man, I can't wait. I got to hold it. Look at this shit. I schemed up on him. Intro. Yes, Dusty Dial. Manny, ask 2 or 3 questions and play a song, and then Cody reacts, and I'm going to get in his ass. I'm going to have Manny ask him, do you have kids? Yeah. Okay. Any brothers or sisters? Oh, okay. All right, bet. And then we're going to play the song. And to set me up for how I'm going to talk to him, I'm going to have him want to do himself when he gets done talking to me.
Yeah, man. The strategy behind that is wild. I love it.
I'm maximizing. It's like I told another rapper out of the city before I go. I'll leave with this, man. I told another rapper, I got him 5'9" Gambino out of I don't want to say Sand Springs, Oklahoma, Tulsa. And he was like, man, he brought it up, said, you're maximizing every play you made. Like the Rain video is actually a song from a year ago. It's Manny's song from a year ago, but his YouTube just wasn't gaining any traction at all. And I knew I needed a video to upload between 17 and Chakota and Not a Threat so that my algorithm, it kind of pick up in the algorithm to be more regular. So when this one, so I was like, hey, send me that file. Let me drop it. I'll switch our names around. It'll be no big deal. And he was, of course, down. So 5'9" was speaking to how I've been maximizing my plays. And that's what I'm going to do with this kid tonight. Like, I see an opportunity to extend a a branch of good faith, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, the term.
Yeah.
Olive
Olive
branch.
branch.
An olive branch, yeah, at least on taking care of this little punk. Because here's this dude's done. He won't ever, anybody that ever, especially by the time Mark Kotick wants to fight him, I'm gonna ask him that before I want to try to set that up to fight on the same card as me and Kingery. He won't though. And then after he plays a song, I'm just gonna pretty much say, dude, here's the thing. This guy picked beef for no reason at all, other than he wanted to come up. Nothing. Nobody said anything disrespectful. They were actually nice about him. They were like, it was probably his first time in the studio. Da, da, da. And then he came out and blackballed a man's name, calls Adam a in the song. Which, unless you can back that shit up, you better have that. You better have some motherfucking evidence. You know what I'm saying?
More papers.
And
That's
yeah,
like a
you go
woman
talk to somebody
saying,
else besides your listeners about it. But you know what I'm saying? In my opinion. And
that's
so,
like a woman saying well, I can't say it on YouTube, but it's like a woman saying
equivalent of
Marvel.
it, yeah, exactly. I know what you're saying. And then he does that shit about Justin's kids and all that. And so yeah, I'm gonna let him have it, bro. Anyway.
That's the one thing I wanted to ask that you had on your list. Like, do y'all have a scene there? Like, are you doing clubs, bars, shit like that?
Dispensaries is the scene here. Like that's where they put on the events and stuff like that.
No shit.
I've done. There's bars in Tulsa. I've done a couple bars in Tulsa. The not the Mercury Lounge. It was the Blackbird on Pearl. We did the Blackbird on Pearl, and then another one right down the road. And I did a little private bar. There's a little place called Moe's Tavern on the top of the mountain out here, where everybody hangs out. We did that for Halloween. I'm going to be at a couple of events already I know of this year. The first one I can talk about is in June. On the 28th, I'll be up there with Hitman and the Outlaw Nation crew. It's a just-in-time event that he's doing in Waynette, Oklahoma. I'll be there on Saturday. I'm going to do a couple songs with Hitman. I've addressed this in my music before. I see what life on the road, at least for most of these guys, other than one certain clique of them, I see what it's done, not just in this genre, but everyone to their families at home. And I value mine so much that to go out and break even, like to go even and just make enough to where I didn't lose any money or even make $100, it don't make sense. That's not enough for me to that. Now, when the shows start paying, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm making enough to where it justifies being gone 2 days, 3 days a week. Even more if it has to be, then I'll do it. But I take them as they come, as far as the gigs go. You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't make me a little bit of money, I just won't do it.
You're saying the same thing I say, is that my time, I know what my time's worth. You know what I'm saying? I can't get that time back. Like, you got kids, right? Little ones? Like that. I got 2 older sons that I just wasn't able to be around enough when they were younger. I'm not letting that shit happen again. And that's why I don't fucking rap. Like, I don't believe in doing fuck it, I'll say his name. I don't believe in doing the Tom McDonald thing and being an internet rapper. I believe that if you're going to be an MC in this shit, I mean, I'm old school, I'm a hip hop head, but I feel like you need to be out there, like, with the people, you know, pressing the flesh with them, meeting them, all that good kind of shit. And I can't commit to that. I can't, like you said, maybe if the money's right, a few days, a month,
we would discuss it.
Like, I would put like, if I managed people, I would put them on like a handful of really good events a month where they're, gonna sell merch and all that kind of thing, but they'll be home. In other words, you'll be like, he's a local trucker. You're home at night. But that's dope though, man. I like that you got some strategy behind this shit.
I'm excited for you to smash on this dude tonight. It sounds like a good time, and that sounded terrible and sexual the way I just said it. That is not what I meant. No diddy.
No diddy.
But yeah.
You got back here saying no diddy, so I don't know what you said.
No, she said she wants to see you smash on this dude tonight.
I was like, it sounds good time, and I'm like, oh shit, well.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna play this like real cool. Like I told, because I reached out to him. I was like, dude, hey, you got to come on my little show tonight. We won't ambush you.
Now, real quick, how the hell are you on a just-in-time event when you're over here?
Hitman's my homie.
This and Adam,
you know what I'm saying? Outlaw Nation does what the fuck Outlaw Nation wants to do. I'll just say it like that. You know what I mean? They're the realest. They're the realest in the game, from top to bottom. I'll tell you, from everybody I've dealt with, Justin Hitman is the coolest, best person in the game. You call him to talk to, you call to talk to any other artist about a song or work or whatever you want to call it. and it's, hey, what you doing? Da da da. Did you do this? Okay, no, I haven't. When can you? Then and then send it to me. All right, bet. Bye. That's all the conversation is. With Justin, it's always, how are you? How are things?
Huh.
Before, and then you talk before you ever get, you know what I'm saying? And that alone is just speaks to the character of man he is. So, and his cousin is Beverly Howard. So she seems to be very, very, very cool too. So I'm gonna go. They invited me to come up there with them. So I'm going. And me and Justin aren't on. We ain't on no on-site shit. I never said anything super dish. What I said about his shoes is true, and I got pictures of it now, brother. I got pictures of it. My old lady found them, bro.
I'm glad to hear that Justin is actually solid because, I mean, honestly, he has a lot of kind of control over the country rap thing. He does the biggest events.
Yeah.
And I got a bad vibe from him, so I'm glad to hear the opposite.
Yeah. For sure.
What happens if you see Adam, bro? What happens if Adam's there?
I'd say something like, hey, Adam, what are you doing, you Adam? And I would just pick on him. You know what I'm saying? I think he would kind of smile and talk back. I think we've gotten to the point. I think that, yeah, I would just say if he was disrespectful to me or had any kind of issue, I said, we can step outside or we can advance like men and adjust around the shit. I'm going to treat you like my brother. And that's how it's going to be. And when I say treat you like my brother, I mean, I don't have to fucking talk to you to be in the room.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it. I mean, I'm always on whatever they want to do. Trust me.
I'll tell you what, you mentioned like sort of mentioned God and like a plan and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. You're like the one dude who ends up in this position where you can capitalize on something, but it's not a clout chase because the dude actually did you wrong.
Yeah.
The shit timed out just right.
Yep.
So like, you really do got to get it while it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I'm not playing. You've heard me say Adam Calhoun sucks t-shirts. Like I'm trying to get they're ASAP. They'll be up. Like I'm trying to strike them while the iron's hot. Exactly like you said, man. I do got to run. It's 7 o'clock. I got to call man and get ready for this shit. That's, you know what I'm saying? He's all about the schedule.
Yeah, I'll pop in and check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10:30 is when we're running it. So I see y'all. I appreciate y'all having me on. It's nice to visit with you, Mike.
Man, absolutely.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'll talk with you.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Have a good night.